It's been a couple of weeks since I've done an update outdoors, since my aphid invasion, and everything's looking a bit sick. This end is now empty. I've turned it over, put some rock dust in it, and I'm just going to give it a water, make sure it's moist, and then plant out probably some of the pak choy and Chinese cabbage and stuff in there, maybe. The kohlrabies, crazy cat. Kohlrabies is still, the aphids are still here, so you might be able to hear a kookaburra in the background. The other birds are picking on them. So yeah, the aphids are still on here. The leaves are looking pretty shabby since I sprayed the oil on them. Yeah, they weren't too happy, but they are still fattening up in the centre. I actually thought kohlrabies were a root plant, and I didn't realise until I saw the centre bit fattening up that that's where they actually come from. So yeah, whoop, focus. So the centre bit is trying to fatten up, but they're still smothered with bugs. There he is again. They're up there. The other birds are picking on him. See if I can zoom in on him. Where is he? Just above that one. There he is. Hey mate. There's other birds picking on you. Tell them to rack off. Anyway, Howie. Yeah, spinach is doing alright. The iceberg lettuce are getting fuller. All the capsicums, half the leaves have dropped off and they've gone yellow and got these funny brown spots on them, and yeah, they're not real happy. And they've still got these stupid aphids on her. Good news is that, I don't know if I can find one. There you go. Focus. 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 Yeah. The ladybug larvae have moved in, and they've been wandering around and munching the aphids. They just can't eat enough. And here's one that has taken its coat off, and he's just converted himself. Oh, there's another one hiding just in there. So that's good that they're there, but it's not going to be enough to save these plants, I don't think. They're looking pretty straggly. The big capsicum, my tree, is pretty bare now. It's lost so many leaves. There's no flowers left, but I think that could be the season, end of the season. But we still have some capsicums on here. I actually noticed that the ones in the shops aren't that big either this year. That one's pretty good. But yeah, same deal. Aphids everywhere still. Oh look, there's a ladybug. Hey little ladybug. What else? All of the broccolis and everything, again, since I sprayed them with that oil stuff, they've just been really sick looking. Rocket's going to flower. Kale, again, it's got the same deal. All the leaves have gone brown. I guess they got cooked from the oil. Ah, oh, there's a worm. We'll take that to the chooks. So I don't know. The centre leaves are growing, like this one. So I hope they take off. We've got grass and weeds and stuff growing everywhere. These pumpkins are really happy growing their leaves and spreading everywhere. They are starting to give off the females, but seriously, it's getting colder now, so I don't think they're going to make it. Some of them are starting to brown off and die now anyway. So I don't have to worry about them taking over the bed if they die off. These are cabbage and cauliflowers in here. Same deal with the oil. A lot of them are very sick. This one's got no leaves left. From that giant worm. More chook food. But again, the senna leaves are growing still, so hopefully they can survive. I'll just give them some compost tea and cross my fingers. Eggplants. That's quite a big one, that one. It's good. Peas have shot up. I spread a bit of the horse manure around the bottoms of them yesterday, something like that, just to give them a bit more oomph. Some of them are quite, like, probably 2 feet tall, heading for 3 feet. And some of them, because there's different varieties here, there's a pea, there's a sugar snap pea and a telephone pea. And I think those short ones are the telephone peas, and they're not really performing as well, but we'll give them a chance. They just better hurry out because it'll be cold soon. Not much else happening in here. Pumpkin patch by the fence is finishing up. It's all dying off. So we've got 1, 2, 3 pumpkins there. There's the butternut. And 2 Japs. That one, or Kent should I say, and that one. There are only small ones. They'd be 2 meals for 2 people, so they're big enough. But they're all dying off, so I'll be able to eat them soon. Passion fruit is, I think, got a bit burnt. It's gone a bit crunchy, but there's still growth on it, so hopefully it will survive as well. After I harvested my horseradish, I cut the tops off and stuck them in the dirt. And so this is them. Just give them a little bit of time for them to send their shoots down, and we'll have more horseradish. Got to give some of these away. My 2 remaining chooks are still alive, which is good. Chooks. Wormies. Yeah. You gonna fight over them? Go over there. Yum, worms. Yeah, fighting over it. Give it to me. Give it to me. Oh, gone. Here's another one. That's only a little one. Gone. Bop, 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 bop. My mum came over the other day and she helped me construct a workbench for myself, a potting bench. So it's just a bottom of a pallet, wooden pallet, one that doesn't have much gap, and cut it in half and then did it end to end. With some legs on each end and some bricks to hold up the centre. And we brought all my gardening stuff around here, which made me realise that I don't need to collect any more pots or buckets or containers. I've got plenty. So I've got me compost and potting mixes under here. There's this bin that's all full of pots as well. And all my gardening stuff's here. So I just need a water source by the plumber. And yeah, this will be where I'm working, which is underneath the laser light around the side of the building, right next to the shed.